If you want it, come and get it. I ain't here to brag or boast, but I bet you won't bet. Man, I go and take it home. I want it deep in my bones, and I don't ask how the name. When it all falls down, I'll be the last man standing.
Where are they standing in points here at Texas Motor Speedway? If you just joined our coverage, Carl Edwards has cut the point lead in half. He is our leader on the racetrack. Edwards has led 120 laps in the points lead, folks. There it is, 88 points back. Biffle just 110 points back. 31, Cara Burton 200 back, and the 07 just 240. That's Clint Boyer, who has already gained 2 spots. Well, tonight at 8 Eastern, 7 Central, he's a boxing coach who has saved countless kids from the streets. And now Sugar Ray Leonard, George Foreman, and Oscar De La Hoya join the Extreme team to give him one knockout of a makeover. An all-new Extreme Makeover Home Edition tonight on ABC. Kenny Schrader, the 96 car. Team that was started in Texas by Troy Aikman and Roger Staubach, Hall of Fame Racing. They sold the team at the beginning of last year, and a Dallas-based sponsor on that car. Dave?
And guys, Carl Edwards' car has run pretty well today. The last run, maybe not his favorite. This run, just a slight report, and I mean slight, about that car being a little bit difficult to steer off the corner. Guys usually work on a 1 to 10 scale. After he gave the report of a little bit snug off the corner, Carl said, maybe a 0.5. That's not much, DJ.
No, that's getting it pretty good, and it sure looks like that as he's out over 6 seconds ahead of the second place competitor, Greg Biffle. And it just looks like a phenomenal day so far. He's just doing everything he has to do to try to put the pressure on Jimmy Johnson, and he's closing in on leading the most laps here. And so if he can do all of that, he's done his job. It's just up to the rest of things to fall into place for him to cut this lead.
And Jimmy Johnson's doing all he can do at this point, trying to get this lap back. He's 21st right now with Brian Vickers making that unscheduled stop, and he did pass A.J. Allmendinger for another spot, so he's made up a couple spots.
Joey Logano there in the 02 car. He's the 18-year-old phenom for Joe Gibbs Racing, who's been so competitive. Won in the NASCAR Nationwide Series. Is only his 3rd start on a mile and a half at Kentucky, but in 3 starts in the Cup car, it's been a very steep learning curve.
He's just going to have to continue to learn. This is tough. You know, all of this stuff that he's done leading up to this point. Now he's in with the big boys, so to speak. Here we see David Rudiman taking over that 4th spot from Clint Boyer. David's had a great day all day long. His car seems to really come on after they run about 15 laps, and he's able to make up some spots and get faster and faster. He's just not losing time. He's not getting faster. He's just not losing as much time as some of these guys. Dave?
And a run ago, DJ, they really thought they had a problem. David said this car is really messed up. And after they went back and forth about what he thought it might be, it was after a round of green flag pit stops. Did they leave a wheel loose? Was something wrong there? They really reasoned that they had something on the track, maybe from the 41 when he put the oil down. The car seems much better now, and David hasn't complained since. Jamie?
And the man he passed was Clint Boyer in the 07. Clint said that it just took too long to get up to speed on that last run. He's really tight, so on that next pit stop, they're looking for 4 tires, all air pressure adjustment all the way around. They're looking at lap 195 to 200 for the next stop for Clint Boyer.
All 43 cars still on the racetrack. And there's the 07 of Clint Boyer, trying to move up in the chase for the NASCAR Sprint Cup, trying to hold on, by the way, to a NASCAR Nationwide Series points lead. And that's narrowing as well here with 2 races to go. So he's got his hands full on Saturday and Sunday.
Every weekend he goes to the track, especially here at the end. It's double duty and a lot of pressure. But he's doing a nice job.
And we all sat down. He wanted to be the race car driver, though, right?
That's right. That's exactly right. Here's Brian Vickers going by the Jimmy Johnson. He just put on tires a minute ago, but the 48 struggling again, Andy.
The 83 does have new tires, but we just watched the lap times for Jimmy Johnson. It's now fallen off quite a bit. I mean, kind of like we saw that second run.
If Vickers had come back on the pit road, that's how he got the lap down. They thought they had a right rear going down. 17 and 6, couple of Roush Fenway teammates, 8th and 9th position.
Matt Kenseth there trying to go around A.J. Allmendinger in the 10 car up on the high side. David Reagan having another nice run. He had fallen behind Matt Kenseth a little bit, but now he's been able to catch him in some traffic and going to try to pass him for that 8th spot.
What were you saying last week, DJ? I'd like to be A.J. Allmendinger's agent because he has really shown some talent here the last 3 or 4 races.
Yeah, absolutely he has. He's shown that he can drive these race cars. He can qualify them, he can drive them in the race, and he's really caught on quickly to these cars.
About 8 to 10 laps away from scheduled pit stops. Carl Edwards showing the way. We'll take a break and come back and cover them. You're watching ESPN on ABC.